Hello and welcome to Shell Point Today for Monday, December 12th. I'm Adam Brown. On today's show, we will learn about a Health Connections class on getting around safely and enjoyably, whether you drive, bike, walk, or run. Also, we'll find out about the Christmas music for all to enjoy that will be coming to your neighborhood, courtesy of some Santa seniors. But first, don't forget to participate in some Christmas spirit by caroling aboard a sunset cruise on the Suzy Q. Sing some of your favorite Christmas carols in this 1.5-hour cruise. Eggnog and Christmas cookies will be served as well. Come join your Shell Point neighbors and friends at 6 p.m. on December 13th, 15th, 16th, 19th, 22nd, and 23rd. The cost of the caroling cruise is $5 per person, so sign up now as space is limited. This Thursday, you can enjoy some holiday lights at Charlotte Harbor in this canal boat tour at Fisherman's Village in Punta Gorda. First, you'll enjoy holiday shopping and dinner out, followed by a boat ride aboard Kingfisher Cruise Lines. It's a fun, colorful, light-filled journey through the canals of Charlotte Harbor. The cost of the outing is $27 with dinner on your own, and court pickups begin on the island at 2 p.m. for those who sign up. Dan Mozer is a safety education consultant, and he's sitting by with Health and Wellness Manager Michelle Tompkins to talk about Thursday's class. Dan is also with EMS and understands the safety and hazards to avoid whether you're walking, running, biking, or driving. Here's Michelle to give us a preview of the class with Dan.
Hi there, I'm Michelle Tompkins with Resort Services. I'm here today with Dan Mozer of Lee County EMS. He's going to talk about a program that he's presenting in the Health Connections December 15th. Welcome, Dan.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, your program is called Drive, Walk, Run, or Bike. That's a mouthful.
Right.
Getting around safely and enjoyably. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to be discussing.
Well, Lee County EMS has me provide their injury prevention services, trying to keep people out of ambulances. So that's what I'm going to be talking about, just ways you can get around when you're mixing it up with traffic, regardless of what mode you're in, including golf carts. And we're just going to give you some of the basic pointers that, surprisingly, not everyone understands. Things like which way you should walk with traffic when you're in traffic, which way you should bicycle, things like that.
Well, that's something that all of our residents can, I'm sure, relate to, because if you've been to Shell Point at least once, you've seen that we're a very active community. We've got walkers, joggers even, biking, and of course, golf carts. So what's one piece of advice for our walkers?
Well, whenever you're walking in the road, and the only time you would be in the road is if there is no sidewalk or bike path, because it's required that you're on the side path, is that you would be going against traffic. And that is completely opposite of any time you're on a bicycle, because you are a vehicle by law that when you're in the road, you go in the direction of traffic. And those are two really important things, because a lot of people do just the opposite. I don't know why you would walk with your back to traffic and then bicycle towards it, but it seems to be the prevailing thing.
Okay. We see a little bit of that here, and some of us go against that rule too.
Right.
But tell us about some golf cart safety.
Well, the golf carts are sort of second-class users to those pathways, and of course, any wheeled vehicle is a second-class user. The pedestrian gets first priority always on the side paths, and really anywhere in general. There are rules that apply to pedestrians and laws, but they should, because they're the most vulnerable, they should get highest priority, and especially those with any kind of mobility or limitation or any kind of disability. Absolutely, they get the highest priority.
Absolutely. We were just talking about crosswalks and how the pedestrian always has the right of way.
Well, yes and no. They do when they are given the motorist ample time to be able to react and stop, because at the marked crosswalks, motorists are required to stop for the pedestrians. Now, that being said, it takes a certain amount of distance, time and distance, for a vehicle to stop.
Sure.
So you can't step out in front of a car that's 50 feet away, that's doing 45 miles an hour, and expect that they're going to be able to avoid striking you. So it is common sense. The thing is, the motorists need to be looking out for people that are approaching crosswalks and start preparing to stop for them. And maybe we can come up with some ideas on how to make those crosswalks a little safer out here.
You know, you mentioned something about not stopping or not going right out in front of traffic. I used to live on Fort Myers Beach, and as a pedestrian, I'd walk all the time on the beach and on the sidewalk and cross the road, and that was a big issue with us back then, and I'm sure it still is.
Right, and it's similar dynamics here because it's very, very congested here, especially on the island itself. So, you know, speed is the key factor. When you're driving a 2,000 to 4,000, 5,000 pound vehicle, you got to keep that speed down. These are some numbers you might want to put in the back of your mind. If you were to get hit or were to hit someone at 20 miles an hour in a motor vehicle, the chances of survival are about 85%. When you're doing 30, it's about 50-50.
That's scary.
If you're doing 40 miles an hour when you hit someone or you're the victim, there's only about a 15% chance you're going to make it to the trauma center. And so speed is a key.
Wow. And, you know, when you put those numbers out there, it really brings it to the forefront. Bottom line is, we all need to be aware.
Right.
We all need to take our time.
Right.
We're not rushing to get anywhere. So it's all about being aware and
being nice to each other.
Yeah.
Really, being nice to each other. Because, you know, not everybody here is on vacation. There's a lot of people that work here that are in a hurry. Maybe they're running late for work. You know, right? And, you know, a lot of the golf carts are actually service vehicles. From what I've seen over the years, it looks like people get along pretty well here. And I don't know of any hot spots for crashes here. Maybe you do, but I think people pretty much are handling it well. This will just be kind of a reminder and a reinforcer if people aren't sure if they're doing something right.
I love it. Absolutely. We can always use a reminder and a reinforcer to be more respectful to one another.
That's it. Be nice.
And aware of your surroundings. Well, thank you for coming. Please sign up for Dan's class. It is December 15th at 10:15 a.m. in the Social Center. Drive, walk, bike, and run enjoyably. Is that it?
And safely.
That's a mouthful. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you there.
Now let's find out about a golf cart of Santa seniors that will be making their way to your court real soon to share some festive holiday music.
'Twas the week before Christmas, and all through Shell Point, a glimmer of light is seen through the dark. Oh, look, 6 Santa seniors in a golf cart. Do you hear what I hear? Christmas music for all to enjoy. Look for the Santa seniors as they appear in that golf cart with colorful lights, playing the Christmas music you love to hear and sing. They will be coming your way the week of December 13th, 14th, and 15th. See the times when the Santa seniors will appear in your location at the end of this show. Also, check your bulletin boards where a poster will give you the dates and the times. These volunteers do this for you, so be sure you go out and show them your Christmas spirit.
And now it's time to cover all of today's happenings, menus, and Village Church connections, right after this listening to the words preview from David Howenstein.
All this week on Shell Point Channel 12, you can tune to the second of 3 Listening to the Words Christmas-themed programs for December of 2016. First in this week's show, a story from a Fort Myers couple, Jan and Joe Gardiano, who spent Christmases in many countries as they worked for the U.S. Agency for International Development. Then the goodness of Christmas is demonstrated in a story about a Brooklyn church as read to us by singer-actress Joan Marshall. Then a Great Depression-era story called The Christmas Without Money, read by Shell Pointer Betty Modiz. Then Witnessing a Miracle is a story about Jesus and children, read by Shell Point resident Mary Ann Bennett. Joy, love, and peace are the ingredients of a news press column written a year ago by Shell Pointer Dan Warner. The final offering in this week's program is titled Peace. David Howenstein reminding you that new 30-minute radio-like Listening to the Words programs air on Shell Point TV Channel 12 each Monday through Sunday, beginning at the top and then again at the bottom of each hour. except on Tuesdays and Thursdays when they work around replays of Village Church Sunday services. And you and yours can listen to my programs anytime online at www.shellpoint.net/listening. Merry Christmas to you from Listening to the Words.
Hello and welcome to the Happening segment of Shell Point TV. I'm Bev Chandley.
And I'm Dora Robbins.
And we're going to go over the activities offered for you here today at Shell Point. Well, we're going to start out the morning at 8 o'clock with pickleball at the game courts on the island. Virtual bowling will be at the Resident Activity Center at 8:45. 9:15 is the time for billiards, also at the Resident Activity Center. And then we head out to the kayak storage where the Lollygaggers paddlers will head out for their 9:15 paddle. Also at 9:15, there's pottery with instruction available in the pottery studio. We have the Disciple Men's Bible Study group in the game room of the Woodlands at 10:30. And there'll be table tennis with a playing clinic at 10:45. That's in the Tarpon room. At 11 o'clock, our Suzy Q boat heads to Rum Runners for lunch. Sign up is required. And our last activity for the morning is at 11:30. It's a Health Connections class, Bar Ball Edition. That's in the Health Club and is currently full. Here's Dora. She's going to tell you what we have going on this afternoon.
Thanks, Bev. At noon, we have Mahjong, and that's in the Sable Room at the Woodlands. 12:45, it's Health Connection, Zumba Gold Fitness. Sign up is required. That's at the Health Club on the island. We have Samba at 1:15 in the Resident Activity Center. And at 1:15, we have Tone Chimes, and that's in the Offspring Room on the island. At 2 o'clock, it's the Beady Eyed Club in the Oak Room at the Woodlands. At 3 o'clock, it's Health Connections, Pilates Bar Fusion at the Health Club on the island. At 3:45, we have another Health Connection. It's Cane Defense. Sign up is required, and that again is at the Health Club. At 5 o'clock, it's Singles Tables at the Crystal Dining Room. And at 6:30, Duplicate Bridge, and that's in the game room at the Woodlands. And the last activity for today is 7:30 Southwest Florida Symphony. It's Holiday Pops at the Village Church. Ticket is required. And that's our activities for today. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Menus for Monday. In the Crystal Room, the Crystal Platter is barbecue beef short ribs with green beans and mac and cheese. For dinner, they have their dinner buffet for $14.95, and the soup of the day is tomato. In the Island Cafe, the sandwich special is a chicken club sandwich with a side salad for $7.95, and the Palm Grill is closed on Mondays. All menus are available 24 hours a day at www.shellpoint.net.
Hi, I'm Dotty Morrison, and I'm here with Shar Stemple. And I'm here because I'm hoping Shar can clear up a mystery for me and for you too. Hey Shar.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
You're welcome. Dotty, it looks like you're all ready for Christmas.
Oh, always. I love Christmas. I love parties. I love decorations. I love clothing for Christmas. So I'm ready for sure. But I have a mystery that I hope you can solve. And it has to do with this.
Oh.
And I think it's a Christmas event, but I don't know much about it. Have you ever heard of this?
Yes, I have heard of it. As a matter of fact, I know a lot about it.
Do you?
Yeah, Christmas visitors.
Oh, so who's putting this on and where is it?
Well, the Women's Connections is putting it on. It'll be at the Village Church. And the date will be on our usual third Wednesday, which is actually the second Wednesday this month. Wednesday, December 14.
Okay.
And it will be in the church, and we have tickets. They will be complimentary. And we're hoping for a large, large crowd.
Okay, and I understand that a lot of people might want to come to this because there's going to be a choir?
There will be a choir. It's actually a 40-voice choir from the Evangelical Christian School in downtown Fort Myers.
Oh, so junior high and high school kids?
I'm assuming so.
Oh, that would be so much fun to hear. And 40 voices.
40 voices.
How fun. Will we get to meet the kids and talk to them?
You will get to meet the kids. They're only doing a part of the program. That's only, we call maybe 1/3 of the program.
Okay.
And in between times, they'll be seated, one at each table.
Oh, how
so
nice.
They will be our visitors.
Nice.
Under our theme, Christmas visitors.
Okay.
You will have a visitor at your table.
Okay.
From high school.
And then did I hear there's a drama as well?
Oh boy, we coaxed Ruth Duber out of retirement.
Great.
And she'll be doing one of her Reader's Theater called Christmas Visitors.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun. Yeah. So any other big surprises or fun things?
Oh, not really. We're going to have a little Christmas story from Vietnam.
really?
by yours truly.
Okay, I'll look forward to that.
And so it'll be festive. There'll be food, so people need to come early.
Oh, yeah.
We always announce 10:15,
Yeah.
but by 10:15 the program starts, so you need to come like a quarter of 10.
Yeah.
Bring your friends and sit at one table and get some of our special Christmas goodies
Good.
before the program starts.
Okay, so let me get this in my head. Wednesday, December 14th.
Yes.
10:15, but come early because there are going to be goodies, Christmas
Yeah.
goodies. But I need to drop by the church office and pick up a free ticket a week or so prior.
Yes, because we have to be sure of our numbers. So
Okay.
we need to just have you get a complimentary ticket or get one for a whole table full from your court, or
Okay.
get your friends together and say you want to go. It's men and women.
Yay.
And we're going to have men in the drama.
Okay.
And so a man directing the choir.
Okay.
So there'll be plenty
Okay.
of men there.
Okay.
If you want to come along.
So Christmas drama with Ruth Duber, Christmas carols and songs with a high school, junior high choir, goodies. Who could resist?
That's right.
And I understand.
You forgot to say Christmas Story by me.
Oh, sorry about that. that makes it. All right. So thanks for explaining all this. I can't wait to run over to the church and I can get my tickets real soon. I'll be looking for announcements about that.
There'll be many announcements between now and then.
Okay, very good.
Good.
So I hope you're going to be there. It sounds like a lot of fun. Merry Christmas.
Thanks for joining us for today's program. Watch again tomorrow when the folks at Fine Mark National Bank and Trust will discuss estate planning. And we'll bring you another installment of Gallery Glimpses, where we'll see some beautiful artwork that's on display this month. Until then, this has been Shell Point Today for Monday, December 12th. I'm Adam Brown, thanking you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.